Here's a highlight from a recent episode of the Uptime Podcast, brought to you by WeatherGuard Lightning Tech.
That's why I think where the topic starts to begin is it's affecting communities. It's affecting the residents that are within sight distance or proximity to a wind farm. So you are correct. When a developer is going out to construct a new farm, and then obviously there's definitely multiple phases throughout that process, one of the first things they do is meet with landowners and local communities to say, here's what's going to happen, here's what we would like to do. And from permitting and processing to construction and commissioning, they walk you through the entire process. And currently today, specifically if you look at different outlets, media outlets, those that cover renewable energy, whether you're pro or con against it, is that one of the top 3 points of contention now is the red blinking lights, which are technically called aviation obstruction lighting products. Again, these are, as you mentioned and alluded to, these are mandated by the FAA. So it's truly is a love or hate it. You may not want to put them up, but you're required to by law. And so it's, how do you find that happy medium between the two? That you must meet the rules of the government and the zoning for that, but 2, how do you minimize the impact on residents and communities? So you're correct. Technostrobe, we are a Montreal-based manufacturer of aviation obstruction products. Not only do we produce them, but we quite heavily invest a lot of financial resources into the research and design of new products. We are innovative. Our company was founded in 2001, and at that time our founder was working his way through engineering school in Montreal, and part of his side job to pay for tuition was to climb communication towers and do the necessary maintenance. And so, as you can imagine, in the middle of January, you're climbing 600 feet up in Montreal. It's quite cold. The weather's not too favorable at that point. And that was his eureka moment. That's when he said, there's got to be a better way to do this. And that was when Technostrobe, as a company on paper, was birthed. And that's when he started to bring his idea to fruition, which is saying, we are going to be different. We're going to separate the optical solutions from the electrical solutions. And reason being, one, from his experience, is if you have to do maintenance, it's much better to do it in a controlled environment, something protected, which would be inside the nacelle on a turbine. The second part is, more than 90% of the time, if something's going to go wrong with an obstruction beacon, it's the electrical components. It's not the optical. So again, focus on those things you can control, where it's ease of use, ease of access, and then you're also not interrupting possible power generation or having downtime on the farm.